Hello students, today we are going to see designing of logic circuit using Karnaugh map. Okay, designing of logic circuit using Karnaugh map. Okay, now let us understand that for what purpose the Karnaugh maps are being used. Okay, Karnaugh maps are basically used to reduce the circuitry. Okay, to reduce the complication of the circuitry or to simplify the circuit. Okay, to simplify the circuit. Now to understand the use of Karnaugh map, let us take an example of adder circuit. Okay, so we will start our example taking a full adder circuit. Okay, so for full adder circuit you will have two inputs A and B. Okay, and if A and B is generating a carry, that can be assumed as a third bit and all three bits can be summed over it. Okay, all three bits can be summed over it. Okay, so what we will find out is we will have output as two columns. One will be of summation, second will be of carry out. Okay, now 0 plus 0 will be 0, 0 plus 0 plus 1 will be 1, 0 plus 1 plus 0 will be 1. Remember, carry will be 0, 0 plus 1 plus 1, the sum will be 0 but carry will be 1 because these two ones are being added. Okay, these two ones are being added. We are taking three digits A, B and C. A, B and C. In some cases C can be carry. C can be carry of this A and B. Okay, this is carry input. Carry input means nothing but the forwarded carry. If you have another block beside these blocks which is generating a carry, that can be added to this sum. Okay, this can be another carry which we can assume it. Okay, now 1 0 0, sum is 1, carry is 0 and all ahead. Okay, you can understand, you can see. Now what we want to do, you might have studied in the theory that we need to find out the fundamental product. Now how to write fundamental product? If it is 0 0 0, then we have to write A bar, B bar, C bar. You can also say A dash, B dash, C dash. Okay, if it is 0 0 1, then 1, if a element is having 1, then that will be written without dash. So A dash, B dash, C. This is A dash, B dash, C. This is A dash, B, C dash. Okay, in that way we have written all of them, and this is been known as its mean term. Okay, M0, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7 are nothing but their mean terms. Okay, now if we want to make the Boolean expression, if we want to make the Boolean expression of it, then what we will do is we can write the Boolean expression of sum is equals to, we will add all of this containing ones, we will add the fundamental terms corresponding to the summation of 1. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 terms. Okay, you can see all those 4 terms are being added over here. In the similar way, carry will also have 1, 2, 3 and 4 terms. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 terms are being added in carry. Okay, now let us see that how Karnaugh maps are easier to solve these equations. If we try to build a circuit using this equation, the circuit may become too complex. Then what we can do is we can simplify this equation using Karnaugh map. Okay, we can simplify the equation using Karnaugh map. Now this is the Karnaugh map. This is the arrangement of this is the format of Karnaugh map. Okay, A bar, B bar, A B, A B, A B bar, C bar, C. Okay, correspondingly to these terms we have to write 1 1 1 1 corresponding to this A bar, B bar, C. So this is A bar, B bar and C. So this place, this term. we have, then the second is A bar B C bar, that is A bar B C bar, so this place. Okay, the third is A B bar C bar, the third is A B bar C bar, so this one, and the last is A B C, so A B and C. Okay, unfortunately over here no one is making pair with anyone. Okay, remember in Karnaugh map, to reduce the terms we need to have that this mean term should make pair to anyone. Okay, unfortunately we are not having any pairs in this sum table. Okay, now we are going towards the carry. We are going towards the carry. Okay, we are going towards carry. In carry we can have this kind of pairs. We can have this pair, we can have this pair, we can have this pair. Okay, using that pair, what we can do is you can actually reduce this equation to this form. You can reduce this equation to this form. Further, over here how the terms will be reduced, you can see over here we have three terms. Okay, in mean term is composed of three elements A, B and C, which is been plotted in this table. Now in Karnaugh map what we have to do is, suppose if this is the pair, that is A, B, C bar and C, then what we have to do is, the term which is common, C and C bar are common, then we have to neglect this term. So we just have to take A, B. So we will get A, B. We will get A, B. Similarly, in this upper pair, we can find out that B, B are common. B, B are, and A dash are common. So remember, the term with the complements, the terms with its complements will be neglected. So we will get B and C. We will get B and C. So we will get B, C. Remember, in any of the pair, the term which is repeating with its complement, the term which is repeating with its complements means C bar over here, then A bar A over here, and B bar over here. That will be neglected. Okay, in this last pair C is common, but you can see B and B bar is present. So B is present with its complement, so B will be cancelled. So it will be A, C. You can see A, C. So this is related to the Karnaugh map. Okay, but now we have to verify this circuit. On the circuit board. Okay, on the circuit board, right? So this is our circuit board for Karnaugh map. Okay, now first of all let me introduce the circuit connection to you. It is simple as what we have seen previously. This is the plus 5 volt and common supply to each one. This is the supply, and I have already made this circuit. I have already arranged and made this circuit for the Karnaugh map for some circuit. Okay, this expression for this expression, I have already made the circuit for this expression. Okay, so you can see how many terms are there. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. So this circuit is made up of NAND gates. Okay, this is the NAND gate, this is also NAND gate. So 4 mean terms were there, so I have used 4 NAND gates. This is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3, and this is the 4. Okay, now all 4 NAND gates are being supplied with respect to A bar, B bar and C bar. This is A bar, this is B bar, this is C bar. This side is C is 0, this side C is 1. This is 0, this is 1, this is B side 0, this is B1, this is A0, this is A1. Correspondingly you have to change the switches. Okay, and all these NAND gates is been given to another NAND gate to simplify it. Okay, to simplify the circuit. So we will get one output, because we need to have one output. The circuit has to be completed. All it is been given to another NAND gate. Okay, and the NAND gate is connected to multimeter, so that we will be able to see the voltage. Okay, for digital everyone knows, if it is near to 5 volt near about 5 volt, 4 point something or 5 volt, then it is considered as a high 1, and if it is less than 2.5 or less than 3 volt, then we will consider as a 0. Okay, then we will consider as a 0. Now let us make the circuit on. Okay, and let us verify for the first one 0 0 0. Okay, so this is 0, this is 0, this is 0. So A, B and C are 0. The output has to be, so for 0 0 0 the output has to be 0. We can see that it is 2.32. okay, so less than 2.5 volt, so it is 0. Now what we will do is we will do 0 0 1. So we will make C as a 1. The moment we make C as a 1, you can see the output has gone to 4.67, that is 5 volt. Okay, so that is digital 1, and we can see that the sum is also 1. Now we will make 0 1 0. So B will be 1 and C will be 0. Okay, you can see the output 4.68. It is correct. This is also 1. Now we will make 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, 0, this is 0, this is 1 and this is 1. 0 1 1. The output 0 1 1. The output should be 0. Okay, you can see the voltage has dropped down to 2.3. That is considered as a 0 volt, 0 level. Okay, again we can jump directly to this one. 1 1 0 means A will be 1, A will be 1, B will be 1 and C will be 0. So the sum has to be 0. So you can see it is 2.31, that is considered as 0 level. And lastly we will see 1 1 1 where sum will be 1. So 1 1 and 1, so sum is 1, that is 4.69. okay, so this was all about the Karnaugh map for sum. We have verified. Similarly we can test for this carry output. Okay, but over here Karnaugh map will play an important role. Instead of this big equation, we can make the circuit of this equation. This is the advantage of Karnaugh map. Okay, instead of this big equation, we can make the circuit for this equation. I have already prepared the circuit for this equation. Okay, the circuit for this equation. This is for carry output. Okay, so let us see the carry out for this one. Let us say A is 1, B is 0, C is 0. So carry should be 0. Okay, so A is 1, B is 0, C is 0. So what has to be the output? Carry has to be the 0. You can see the voltage is 0.01 volt. Okay, voltage is very low. But the moment you have 1 0 1, the carry will be immediately 1. You can see the voltage. I'll make you more closer. This is 1, this is 0 and this is 1. The moment I will make it 1, voltage will increase. Okay, yes, the moment I'll make it 1, this is 1, this is 0 and this is 1. You can see the voltage has increased to 4.13, 4.15. Okay, so this is the carry generated. Now similarly you can have for 1 1 0. You can also have for, let me make C 0, voltage has dropped down. Let me make B 1, so voltage has increased. Okay, 3.97, 3.984. It will go more than 4. Okay, so this is for 1 1 0. And the last one you can have for 1 1 1. You will have carry 1. Let me make C1. You can see the carry is still 1. Okay, so this is all about the verification for the Karnaugh map for C out equation. I have made the circuit with respect to this equation. You can see how the Karnaugh map is effective. Okay, now the second example which we can take is of a prime number. Okay, prime number. Now we will take only 3-bit binary numbers, that is from 0 to 7. And we will find out that there are number of prime numbers. Prime number is a whole number greater than 1 whose only two factors are 1 and itself, means they cannot be divided by another ones. They just have their own factors, 1 and there itself. Okay, so there are few prime numbers that is in comes in between 3 binary, that is 2, 3, 5 and 7. So this 2 is a prime number, so this is 1. We are actually interested in making a circuit which will give the output 1 for prime number. Okay, our motto is to make the circuit which will give us the output as a high for prime number. So we are making this as one output for prime numbers. This 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number and 7 is a prime number. So this will be the fundamental product. A bar B C. Why A bar B C? Because A is 0, B is 1 and C is 0. So those term who are 0 we have to write A dash. Those who are 1 we have to write just B as it is. Those who are again 0 we have to write C dash or C bar. You can say C bar or C dash. Okay, both is correct. Similarly for this A dash B C, A dash B C, and for this A B dash C, so A B dash C. Similarly you will have all these 4 terms. Okay, M2, M3, M5 and M7. So we have 4 fundamental products. We have 4 fundamental products. Now let us simplify this 4 fundamental products with this diagram. Okay, we have 2 pairs. This is the first one and this is the second one. This is the first one and this is the second pair. In first pair C is common with its complement. In first pair C is common with its complement. So we will have A bar B. So first term will be A bar B. In the second term you have B and B bar. So B and B bar is common, so we will have A C. We will have A and C. Okay, so we have reduced our equation from 4 terms to 2 terms. We have reduced our equation from 4 terms to 2 terms. Okay, yes. So we will make the circuit for this equation. We will make the circuit for this equation, that this is the circuit, and we will verify the truth table of this prime number. Okay, so I have already made the circuit for it. Let me switch on the voltmeter. Okay, and we will start to verify. The circuit now. Let us start from 4 number. 4 is 100. So let me make this is 1, this is 0, this is 0. So output has to be 0. Yes, it is correct. This is 100, output has to be 0. It is correct. Now the fifth is 101, the output has to be 1. So this C is, I am going to convert to 1, and moment I will make it 1, you will be able to see the sudden change in the voltage. Yes, there is a voltage hike at the output. Okay, so circuit is working correctly. So this is 1. For 101 the output has to be 1. Now going for second one, 110, again it has to be 0. Okay, now I am making B 1 and C 0. You can see for 110 the output has gone to 0 volt. Okay, still it is working correctly. The last one, 111, it has to be 1. Okay, it has to be 1. Let me show you. The moment I will change, this is 1, this is 1, the C is 0. C is, the moment I will change, you will see that the voltage will rise. Yes, it has sudden change. So this is 1. Okay, so the circuit is working properly. So you can see how effective the Karnaugh map is. Getting a large equation can be reduced to smaller ones, and it is going to directly affect the circuit, complexity of circuit. You think about using this equation, we will be having a bigger circuit, but with this equation we will be having just a small circuit which is going to work similarly as what this complicated one. Okay, so the Karnaugh map is very advantageous in reducing the complexity of circuitry. So this is all about the Karnaugh map. There are some other examples also it is been given, but I am just assuming that you will go through by yourself for the other examples. Okay, so this is all about the Karnaugh map.